Monique Taylor, Canyon Mist Ranch. I am an equine massage therapist, classical rider, rehabilitator, and you can see my whole intro anywhere. You can go back to the one I did this exact same video with Arthur. It'll be on the playlist and marked Arthur working in the field or something. I'll make it evident. This is Prometheus, 2 different horses doing the same workout. I will be doing a series, I hope this fall, on Patreon for those that would like to go into more of rehabbing their horse, the fit of tack, the effect on the muscles, how to keep those loose, how to do that through working your horse, and how to work your horse. One thing I'll be doing is I'm talking now about the wrap with the dark band, the black bandage on it. That's just for cosmetic purposes, so you can actually see the leg move and differentiate between the 2 legs, because I talk about that. But I will do the same thing on my hip, so when I'm riding you can see, and my leg, and you can see the action of all 3 together. Kind of helps with the visual. So if you're just starting in this one, go right back 1 video, and I'll do the whole introduction, because I don't want to drag everybody through it again. We're all busy people with horses to work. It's going to be like 107 a day, so I'm doing this quickly. So without further ado, we're going to get him started. We worked the other side, which was his difficult side, but I want you to kind of take a shot back there, Bob, and look at how he's standing on his back legs. You see he's kind of crooked. That's not a normal stance. So he's kind of stretching himself and leaning in. So let's see how he does on this side. If he wants to work this side, he does it. I do not beat my horses into something. If they can work more on one side than another, that's fine. They're rehab horses. I am not a believer in work the bad side twice as much as the good side. Forget it. That's just, I have a bad leg, so I think I'll work it twice as much and make it hurt twice as much, so I'm laid up twice as long. It's not effective. This horse will tell me what he can do and what he can't. He can be bulky, so you got to kind of know your horse. Having said that, let's see if he's going to go out. Walking out. This horse does not like to go forward. That was in his hind end. Come on. Oh, out. So that wasn't bothering me, just didn't want to do it. It's a big warm blood, and this is what he can do if he's worried about a side. This is not uncommon with some rehabs. Come on, out. Now, if you see that headstand with his head really high, that is a horse that's working incorrectly. He's arching his back and he's working the underside of the muscle. I'm glad he did that. That's the last thing I want. Let's see, in 2 minutes we're going to switch him around. I'm going to focus on the hind. I'm going to ignore the front end going up. Walk on. But I'm going to listen to him if he's hurting, so he needs to trot right here. That's fine. So, okay, now the head is still not where I want it. Doesn't matter, I'm not looking at it. He's starting to trip on that inside hind, so he'll work himself out. Let's see what we get. He seems to feel he has to pick up the trot on this side. So we'll trot, and then we'll go back to the walk. So, for use of the whip, I am concentrating only on the back legs. I glance at the head to see where it is, if it's coming up, if it's going outside. I work behind. All energy comes from behind. You can't do anything by setting the head. Forget it. The head is for the nuances. So I am going to, as he moves, you see my whip in the picture. It's normally behind me. I have to be careful with this one. I'm going to try and hold it further out with this horse. As his back leg comes forward, I move my whip. Oh. Come on. Yes, you can. This is a little bit more worry than, okay. So now he's kind of working himself out nicely. Why am I going to mess with it? The walk is the hardest gait. Oopsie. So he's kind of bending to the outside and going up, so I'm going to push this. No. This is good. I'm glad you're seeing this. There we go. Perfect. What a big boy. He's just trying to find himself on this side. I could chase him and get mad at him and make him do what I want, and his head would come up, but that's what I want right there. That was half a circle of good work, and he found it himself. How good for him. Good boy. Yay. Do it again. Perfect. Perfect. What a beautiful boy. Okay, so we'll keep that short for this one. And then we'll take him to the next side. Yes. Yes. Yeah. He's a good man. He's a good man. Okay, so now we're going to go down